Big Buddha, cable cars, slippery steps and a unique view of the airport. We're out with the kids right here on Drone and Phone. Well, welcome to another episode of Drone and Phone. Kids, we've come up on the cable car to Ngong Ping. It's cold today, Austin. Yeah. We're right up in the clouds here. Now, we're going to spend a little bit of time going up to the Big Buddha over here and over to the temple before we make our way down on the boardwalk. Quite a long walk today, but mainly downhill with one little exception to that, all the way to Tung Chung. How are you feeling, Austin?
Great!
Ready to go?
Yeah.
Let's go. Now the cooler weather is here, it's time to put our hiking boots on and get out into Hong Kong's hills. For this series, we're dragging along the kids, or should I say, they're dragging us along. In a second series, we find more great hikes that will keep the kids happy at the same time as wearing them out. In this episode, we start at the Tung Chung MTR and walk over to the cable car where we buy a ticket, stand in line and then begin our 25-minute flight up into the clouds. Once there, we disembark and make our way through the Disney-like village of Ngong Ping through to the 34-metre Big Buddha. It's free to climb the steps and see it up close, which we do. There's also a small museum on the base of the Buddha, which is worth a quick visit. Once down, we cross a square to take a look at the Po Lin Monastery. It's free as well and worth a quick look before starting off on the trail. Respects paid, make sure you have all the supplies you need, as from here on in, there is no place for refreshments before Tung Chung. From the monastery, go back towards the cable car, turning off onto Lin Ping Road, then right and then left on a path to the left of the small temple. This will link you into the Nei Lak Shan country trail. Well, there's one thing you have to take into consideration is there is one little bit of a climb, and it comes after Ngong Ping as you set off. You're going to traverse a little bit, then you're going to go down a valley, and then you're going to go straight up to a point, actually a station on the cable car which you would have passed on the way. Once you're up there, it's easy going, but I would suggest if you're waiting for lunch, you wait till you get up there, keep the kids happy, and then give them some lunch, have a break, and then make your way down, because it is quite a long trail on the way back down.
But, Daddy,
yeah, what do you want to say?
But if you don't have kids, nothing.
The climb up to the station is quite tough, particularly towards the end, but it's the only climb of the walk and comes at the start. So when you get to the station, you can follow this little road down here to a nice spot up here which has got a fantastic view. Go a little further and you get a really nice view over the airport, but today not much point for us, so we're going to go down a little way, find somewhere to eat our lunch. From this point the trail follows the cable car route. Look up to see people gazing down as you negotiate a slippery but well made boardwalk. So just beware, there are some fairly steep falls off this boardwalk. There's no rail here, and like today it's super slippy, so just be careful if you've got the kids that you don't let them go too wild.
I almost slipped down.
Did you? What happened?
I had to hang on the tree.
After following the cable car for around 3 kilometers, you take a right as the cable car goes on to cross the water. The trail opens up to a dirt track at this point with wide panoramas across the airport, Tung Chung and over to Sunset and Lantau peaks.
Can you swim from Macau to France?
Macau to France. Well, that downhill is a lot further than it looks. You see Tung Chung for some time, and we've been going for what, more than half an hour since we saw Tung Chung, but we're here now, and we're going to make it along here till we find a place to get a bus out. What happened?
My ears popped.
Right. Once you reach sea level, you cross a bridge and then slowly make your way to the main road that goes into Tung Chung. You can walk, or as we did, take a bus back to the MTR. Well, that's the end of this episode. We've done about 6.5 kilometers. Oh, we've got a little dog here. Hello. I've got to say it is tough in places. If you've got small children, just be aware that although it's not that far and it is downhill, it's tough, right, Austin?
Yes.
It is pretty tough. Now, if you're just finding this episode for the first time, you can find all of our great stuff on droneandphone.com and also on our YouTube channel. Just look up Drone and Phone. For now, my name's DJ.
My name's Puppy.
His name is Puppy, and this
It's Drone and Phone.
is Drone and Phone. This is a long one. You've got to be kidding me, Austin.
It makes you stronger, Daddy.
You've got to be.
Don't you want to get stronger?
You've got to be kidding me.
Yeah, I know you want to get stronger. Daddy?
Yeah.